Hello children, this is a story time that I've recorded for you that you might want to watch at break time in the morning when you have your snack, or you might like to save it until bedtime for a bedtime story instead. This one is called Ruby's Worry and it's by Tom Percival, and I chose this one because at the moment we're all feeling a little bit worried, and that's okay, but I thought that this story might help us to find some good things to do to help with our worries when we're feeling not so good. So Ruby's Worry, here we go. There she is. Ruby loved being Ruby. She loved to swing up high and she loved to explore wild, faraway places. Sometimes she even went all the way to the very bottom of the garden. Ruby was perfectly happy until one day she discovered a worry. It wasn't a very big worry. In fact, it was so small that at first Ruby hardly noticed it. But then the worry started to grow. Each day it got a little bit bigger. It just wouldn't leave her alone. It was there at breakfast, staring at her over the cereal box, and it was still there at night when she cleaned her teeth. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. The funny thing was that no one else could see Ruby's worry, not even her teacher. So Ruby pretended that she couldn't see it either. That's funny, this picture is all grey, except Ruby and her worry. Maybe that's so it's really, really clear where Ruby's worry is in the picture. She tried to carry on as if everything was normal, but it just wasn't. The worry was always there, stopping her from doing the things that she loved. Yes, it looks too heavy for her to swing on the swing like she loves doing. Ruby wondered if the worry would ever go away. What if it didn't? What if it stayed with her forever? Ruby didn't realise, but she was doing the worst thing you can ever do with a worry. She was worrying about it. Uh-oh. Now the worry was enormous. It could barely fit in the kitchen at tea time. It filled up half of the school bus. And it took up whole rows at the cinema. The worry became the only thing that Ruby could think about, and it seemed like she would never feel happy again. It's huge, isn't it, this worry? Then one day something happened unexpectedly. Ruby noticed a boy sitting alone at the park. He looked how she felt, sad. And then she noticed something else, something hovering next to him. Could it be a worry? It was! Ruby realised that she wasn't the only person with a worry after all. Other people had them too. She asked the boy what was on his mind, and as he told her, the strangest thing happened. His worry began to shrink. Then Ruby did the best thing you can ever do if you have a worry. She talked about it. As the words tumbled out, Ruby's worry began to shrink until it was barely there at all. Soon, both of their worries were gone. Finally, Ruby felt like herself again. Of course, that wasn't the last time that she ever had a worry. Everyone gets them from time to time, but now she knew how to get rid of them. They never hung around for long. Okay, thanks for joining me, children. That was a lovely story. I wonder if you're worried about anything at the moment. What is the best thing that you can do if you're feeling worried? Yes, that's right, you can talk about it. Now, have a little think. Who can you talk about it to in your family? Is there somebody in your house? Maybe a sister or a brother or a grown-up? Or is there somebody that you talk to on Zoom? Maybe your grandma or your granddad you could talk to. You could even talk to Miss Lyons if you'd like to. Drop me a message and I can give you a call, or we can have a conversation on Class Dojo. Okay, so if you're feeling worried, make sure that you talk to a safe adult about your worries and they'll soon get better. Okay, I'll speak to you soon and have a lovely day or a lovely evening. Take care. Bye for now.